Hope you've been doing well. It's a little bit weird not being able to wave. So right now we're on screen sharing mode and I'm not the camera as usual because today will be a different kind of video where I'm gonna be doing some goal setting for myself and my channel and my shop and things like that. I've been working on a Notion template. It'll take you through some of your long-term goals and things like that. I wanted to post this as a video as well because one, I feel like if you put it outside, you give yourself more accountability because a lot more people actually check up on you and say, hey, how are you going with that goal you're gonna do? Like, how are you with your YouTube? Are you posting more? You said you were gonna post more. Where is it? You know, those kind of stuff, like those kind of really nice nudges. But also because I'm actually selling this template as well. So I've worked on it a lot and I feel like it's gonna help a lot of other people as well that want to set up goals and stuff. So I'll be taking you through this template as well to be able to see what it looks like, how to use it and things like that. This is really weird because you can't see me, but I'm flailing my hands everywhere. But obviously you can't see me because I'm not on camera. If I sound a little bit congested, it's because I'm just coming out of COVID. So I know I was meant to be resting right now, but I just can't wait to get back into this because I really, really want to, you know, kickstart my goals, do my goal planning. So I'm on track with this year because, you know, currently I'm in like this new year energy. I'm sure a lot of you feels the same. So I want to make so much use of my new year energy. So yeah, so that's why, even though I'm a little bit sick, I'm forging ahead and making this video. So please excuse if I sound a little bit congested. So you guys all know me as an analog person, but I actually have been using Notion for a bit. I have some dashboard and things that I've been using for like 2-3 years to keep up with all my like content planning and things like that. Maybe I can take you guys through that another time. But I've been really liking Notion because it's easy to use, it's intuitive once you learn these little bits and pieces, and there's a lot of really smart things that you can do, like with this if you change one of these, the other one changes as well. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. And there's a lot of really smart things like that. Like if you put one of these into done, the progress bar in here kind of like just changes, and there's like all this like very cool dashboardy kind of stuff. And I'm always a little bit of a nerd with these kind of stuff, so making things work really makes me happy. So I figured, you know what, I will create this in Notion because I also want to be able to track them. Because the thing that's really good with Notion is you can actually track a lot of stuff in the background. But also for some of you that are analog people, don't worry, I think I got you, because I feel like I'm always constantly stretching between like digital and analog system, because in one way I feel like digital systems are more efficient, but I also just really love the analog version of things, the analogness, the feel of paper and things like that. So in true nature of that, this is gonna be a Notion, and then I will also be releasing a goal planner printable in around 1 or 2 weeks. Like I need to work on it first, but it's gonna have mostly the same things, but obviously without the smarts of Notion. So the tracking will be a little bit more manual, but I got you, don't worry, because I know a lot of you guys love analog, as I do as well, but this is just because I really like making systems like this and it's really easy. And yeah, so I feel like I've rambled a lot already. So yeah, if you prefer to do them in analog form, release the goals planner printable, I would definitely make another video to tell you that, because I do want to have that in my record as well. So yeah, there's gonna be a link below for the Notion, and if the goals planner is already out, I will also link it down below. Before I start, I just want to take you through the planner really quick, just so that easy for you to see if it's something for you. If not, then you can just like skip over to the next part, which is where I'm actually going to be doing all my goals and planning. So if that's what you're more interested in, feel free to jump over, because I will put down the timestamps down below. So I'll just go through the template really quick, just because I feel like there's a few bits of stuff that I would like to explain, and then we can go into the real planning and goal setting after that. So with the content, it's a collapsible thing, so you open this up and then there's 3 steps here, and this template is designed to help guide you through your goals, and then we break them down in chunks, because the smaller the goal is, the easier it is for you to achieve them. So I really hope that with breaking them down, you're more likely to do them. So it's divided in 3 different steps. The first step is just to reflect about your life and about last year, what you enjoy and what you didn't enjoy. And then from then we make a vision board, which is pretty interesting. And then we start doing our long-term goals. The second step is just the yearly goal setting, so that's only for this year. This planner is designed to take you through a few years and not just 2024. And then from yearly, you break them down again into quarterly, and then that's what we also call the 12-week year. So once you break it down into quarterly, then it's a shorter amount of time and there's more urgency to it. I'll talk about 12-week year later down the track as well. Also, one of the reasons why I created this in Notion is because I want the tracking and the review as well. So it's easy to go back and see, oh, this is how I'm going with all these goals of mine. We'll just jump straight into it. So with this page, there's a reflection page where you're invited to reflect about last year and what you enjoy and what you didn't enjoy and things like that. And this is going to form the base of your goals. Next, we're going to go into the vision board, and here you will be invited to imagine your dream life. So basically, what does your dream life look like in all these areas of life? So this one is just an example, but if you want to run a marathon and train 3 days a week and happy with your body and eating clean and things like that, that's the dream life you have that you want. Also, you can break it down further if that's what you want, right? For me, career and businesses are 2 different things. So for me, later I will break it down even further. Some people might just have the business. Some people might just happy with their career and just want that. So you can do that. If adventure isn't really important for you, like you're not the type to travel, you don't like travel, then you can take it off and put something else that matters to you, like your hobbies or things like that. So it's basically anything that you want in your dream life and what you want to track. You can be as granular or as big picture as you want. So once you've got all this like dream life vision board section, you go to live review. This section is meant to basically compare how you are going right now to when you compare it to your dream life. So I'll just take this example for physical health again. If your goal is to run a marathon and train 3 days a week and be happy with your body and eating clean, then your score for this year would be how far are you from that dream life. So if I'm not really training and I'm not really happy with my body and I'm not really eating clean, then you'll give yourself lower scores, obviously. But if you feel like you're closer to where you are, if you're already training every day and you're trying to eat clean, maybe your score would be like 7, 8. I usually would do it out of 10 just because it's a nice number. So once you have all the scores, then it's easy to see which one you should actually focus on. The lower numbers are probably the best ones to focus on because it's probably easier for you to lift out the lower numbers to something higher than just to close the gap if you're already an 8 or a 9, So that's the areas of life / life review section. And then next we're going to go to the long-term goals. So with these, you can also check your areas of life, the score again. But this exercise is basically to take in those areas of life that you feel like you're lacking on and start creating some long-term goals that can take your number 3 to number 8 or something like that. So you can start adding to your long-term goals, right? And when you do, in this page, you will get asked some questions about why the goal is important and how will you accomplish them, and also what do you need to do to reach your goal and things like that. And this is where the task will come in. But for me this year, it's important to actually ask myself why the goal is important, because that will help you when you're in the middle of trying to fulfill it and you're constantly asking like, oh my god, this is so hard, I don't want to do this anymore. But if you have the why, you can go back and say, okay, this is why I really wanted this goal. Things like that. I feel like the why is quite important because that's what drives you to actually do all this hard stuff to actually accomplish your goals. So I think if you take time to write this down, it will be very helpful in the long run. You don't always have to do it like straight away. You can take time to do this like slowly. So yeah, next is yearly goals. So now we go to yearly goals, and this page is mostly a reflection about what you want to do this year, what you want to focus on. So I always like to do a theme or a word of the year, just because that will help guide me to where I want to be. So make sure you have that. I also have this displayed in the dashboard, you'll see later, so you can always refer to it. And then there's also a few more questions about what area of life you want to focus in and what you want to celebrate. And there's also this fun one where you actually get to write a letter for yourself. So once you write it down, if you collapse it, then you won't get to see it. And then in the end of the year, you'll be able to read the letter. Find it's like a full circle moment. Maybe to see where you are right now and to see where you are in 1 year and to see all the amazing things that you're gonna achieve. So that's that. So next, after you made a list of your long-term goals, then you divide it up into small goals. You can check your long-term goals down here as well. So after you reflect on some of those questions, then you are in a better space to actually break down your goals for the year. So this is all the things that you want to achieve in the year. For some of your long-term goals, maybe it's more than a year worth. Like starting a new business might sound like a 1 year thing, but it's a constant thing, right? Or if your goal is to, say, sell 1,000 of your new figurines or something like that, maybe it's not something achievable in a year. So you can break it down just to yearly goals. How you can break it down to yearly goals where it's more achievable within the year. And then once we break it down to yearly goals, we can also break it further into quarterly goals. This is using a concept that is called the 12-week year concept. So instead of thinking of your year as 52 weeks, 365 days, you actually think of it as 12 weeks. So there's more urgency and you're more focused on your goals, which also meant that you actually get to reset every 3 months. I feel like that's quite good. When you're about to hit the new year, January, you always feel like there's a lot of new year rush. I also want to have that throughout the year as well. I don't want it to just be in the beginning of the year, because I tend to fall off things around like 1 or 2 months in. So how great would it be to be able to reset your mindset every 3 months? So I think that is super cool. Sometimes it's easy to feel complacent if we have a lot of time, right? Because a year is plenty of time. And then sometimes you're like, oh, it's okay, it's just January, it's just February, I still have 10 more months to actually do this goal, right? But if you break it down to smaller chunks, then you don't have a lot of time to actually get there. You'll take more actions because it feels like the time is so much shorter. I actually really, really like this concept, and this year's the first time I'm doing it, and I'm quite excited to do that. So hopefully it's something that you'll like as well. That's the intro of it. So basically with this quarter, what this section is, basically you break down your focus and priorities. And because three months is a short time, right? You don't want to put a lot of goals. You just want to focus on probably 2 or 3. So if you put your focus and priorities in here, figure it out. I like to lay it out based on a year, even though we work on a quarter to quarter basis, but I would really like to see it in a year form so I can divide it properly. So say for me anyway, quarter 1 is going to be more like shop stuff that is more digital, and then I think quarter 2 I want to do something more physical because I want to try to do some markets. I think like July, September would be a really good time for markets, so I think if I do my quarter 2 to plan for markets, then that would be good, those kind of stuff, so you can see it clearly in the year form that okay, this I'm going to dedicate this quarter to this, I'm going to dedicate that quarter to that. So I hope it's more clear that way. So once you've got your priorities down, what you do is you click on to each of these, because when you scroll down there's a bit more questions. So I think I already said the why is quite important. So then this is where you write down, oh, this is what I want to achieve for the quarter and why I want to do it now and why it's important to me. And then there's a task list as well. If there's task missing, this is the same task list that you were writing on for the yearly goals. So if there's some tasks that you think about directly from here, from this section, then write it down here, and then it will filter straight to the quarter it's meant to be, if that makes sense. Okay, cool. This will also house your review, but that's another section, but I just like to put them all in one go, so when it's time to archive this, you can see it in one area, so that will be easy. So when you scroll down, this is a quarterly task list. There might be some tasks that are straggly and you haven't assigned a quarter to it, so you'll be able to say, I'm just gonna so you can move these down whichever quarter that you need it to be, so it's easy for you to adjust and things like that. So now that you've already done your quarterly planning, that's basically all your planning. You're set to actually do the things now, which is very exciting. So from this section, you can either go to habits or you can go back to your dashboard. So with habits, it's just a habit tracker. I'm not actually a digital habit tracker person, so I like to track my habits in my planner, so I wouldn't really be using this page, but I included it anyway for in case if some of you guys are full Notion user and not analog at all. So this is easy for you to just add on an item and then tick some of your habits that way. So it's easy to track your habits and things like that. And then we also have a quarterly goals review. I feel like reviews are quite important so that you're able to see what you've achieved for the quarter and celebrate basically. So with this is the same quarter look from our quarterly planning, remember? But after you have your focus and priorities up here, you can see this is all the tasks that you completed during the time, and this is what goal you achieve and what you learned, and then you can look for things that you can start to improve for next quarter. It's really good to review where you are in your goals and to see if you want to extend the goal for next quarter and things like that, so it'll help with next quarter's planning as well. And if you're someone who actually likes to review more often than quarters, we actually also have a weekly or monthly review depending on how often you'd like to do it. I think for me, weekly are a little bit too often, basically. But that is mostly because I don't have a lot of things to do day to day because I work full time. So if you're someone who does a lot of things day to day, maybe you would like to do a weekly review. For me, I think monthly would be a good time for review, I think. But with this, you can use both. The default is weekly, but you can also just change it in here. You can set this as default, so it's easy if you whichever one you want. But obviously there's some questions here as well. You can reflect and you can add a quote of the month if you'd like as well. And then your achievement, what you learned, what you can improve, what you're grateful for. And then you can also see your habits for the month if you're using the habit tracker as well. And then this is the last one, which is your end of year review. So this is meant to be filled up in the end of the year, so you're not meant to fill it up now, but this is where you can actually read your letter to yourself from the beginning of the year, and also a few more questions. I will take you back to the dashboard, show you what you'll probably see day to day, right? Once you've done all these steps, feel free to just like collapse it down. You don't need to see it until probably you need to review stuff anyway. So this is your dashboard. I like to have the word of the year here like very clear, so you can refer to it whenever you like. This is your long-term goals, so I like to just have the progress here just to see how you're going with all that. You've also got your vision board, and if you want, you can click on them to read. Actually, the one that has something on it, so you can click on it to read this, and also it'll show your long-term goals on this as well, so that I feel like that's quite nice. You have your task list down here. There's a few different ways to filter this according to what's important to you. If business is important to you, you might want to do one view just for business, or like this one has all the quarter one stuff, but if you want to see by all, then you can have the all section. It's very customizable. You can do whatever you want that suits your current goals. And also there's a habit tracker in the bottom so that you can track your habits easily as well. There's also a few buttons up here. It's easy to add new tasks or add a daily habit. You just click that, it will already have the today's day, and then you can just take some of these, or you can add a new task as well. So that's basically the template in a gist. It's a little bit long because I feel like it's a big chunk of things, but 80% of this, if you do it right in the beginning, this is the only page that you need to see day to day. But I like how there's a dashboard for you. So that's the rundown of the template. I hope that doesn't take too long, but I just want to take you through that just for you to see the template in a whole. So yeah, to the very exciting part for me, where I actually get to do this whole exercise with you. So I'm actually quite excited to do this, even though I have spent like a whole week staring at this template when I was making it. But when I was creating it, I'm just like, oh my god, I just really want to do it already. So now is the time. So now is a very exciting time for me. Okay, let's get started. So reflections, I will write this down and then quickly, and then I will get back to you and I'll talk to you about the stuff. Okay, so I'm done with my reflections. So my accomplishment for this year was I led the team through one of the biggest sale event of the year. That was pretty good, and I'm actually consistent on going to the gym. I miss some, and it's like an up and down process. Like some months I only go to the gym once, and then some months I go 2 to 3 times a week. So as long as I'm consistent, I think it's a win regardless. My highlight was traveling to Europe and all the TN events and meeting more journal friends in Sydney. There's a few stamp caravans during tail end of 2023, and that was like some of the highlights. And also, I forgot to say this, streaming in Twitch. Even though this is not really just last year, because I was part of the Stationery Brew like 2 years ago, but it's been really fun to just talk to people and just feel more closer to people you usually just see in comments kind of thing. So that's kind of nice as well. My failures are not working on the shop as much as I would like, and failure to curb my stationery spending habits. It's really hard when all your favorite artists are constantly constantly like releasing new stuff, but I have to be better about it this year. So what was the moments I didn't enjoy this year? It's not a good financial year for me, the whole inflation thing, and I think I've already mentioned it a few times that the salary that I'm getting from work is not really enough for me sustaining my life. So that's why I gotta be better at all my shop stuff, creating an extra source of income just for moments like this. I feel like everyone is having it tough, like the inflation didn't only affect me, but I want to be able to have more sources of income so I don't have to rely on just one, because this job actually, apart from the money, like how much salary they're paying me, everything is good. So I want to be able to, in the future, right, go for the lower paying jobs that makes me happy over the higher paying jobs that will make me so stressed that I won't have time for all the stuff that I love. So I want to be able to have that second, third source of income, whatever, to supplement it so I can always just be happy and, you know, not be stressed at work. I also didn't enjoy worrying about my health. I haven't been, actually another failure I just realized is eating, not eating clean. How do I say it? Eating dirty. Bad eating habits. I'm not really into cooking, so I'm just like about convenience, and I know that's not good for my body long term. So I have to actually figure out healthy hacks. So if you have any like healthy hacks kind of food, let me know, because I would like to eat more veggies next year, but I don't always like prepping them. Like I just found out lately that you can air fry vegetables in there, like they don't lose vitamins. So I think I'm gonna air fry lots of my veggies anyway. I love air fryer. Anyway, another moment that I didn't enjoy was worrying about my health because my eating habits are bad this year. So what did I learn from this year? Vitamins are important, because I recently went to the doctors and they told me I am lacking in vitamin D. My vitamin D is really low because I'm also a vampire and don't like the sun. So vitamins are important. Apparently the complaints that my body has been having were actually from vitamin D deficiency. So who knows that it's important to keep vitamin uptake, right? And journal friends really make me happy, because I did get to go to a few different journal meetups and things like that, and those make me happy. And I have to budget better and follow. Budget better and actually follow. Okay, most grateful this year is for my family that's always there throughout anything. Finding journal people in Sydney, I didn't think there were a lot of them, but once I started going into the stamp caravan, there's actually more people. So hopefully I'll get to do some, journal meetups and stuff. Being able to travel overseas, I'm also very grateful for. And for all you subscribers from YouTube and IG, I managed to see some of them in real life, and it's been a really humbling experience, and I just really wanted to make more for you guys. But you'll see, there's gonna be a lot of stuff for the YouTube next year. Okay, vision board. I feel like this is gonna be way longer than I thought it would be, because even that already took quite a bit. So physical health. Okay, physical health, my goal is to go to the gym. So this is another tip, that when you create goals, try as much as you can that it's a SMART goal, which means I forgot all the acronyms, but basically make sure it's measurable. So there's a date to it. The more specific your goals are, the more you'll probably do them. Okay, actually, this is because this is your dream life. I don't want to adhere to budget, but I want to earn, enough to live comfortably. So I'm gonna change this into career and business. So career, and I'm gonna add one, which is my, is it, you know what, I'm just gonna call it marcsmellow because it is what it is. So adventure, I want to travel maybe just once. Actually, this is your dream life, right? I want to travel 3 times a year. For marcsmellow, I want to, it's hard because I have so many marcsmellow goals. So in 2 to 3 years, I want to have, can I do 10k YouTube subscribers? And then continue making videos. Want to create more products, to learn doodling, illustrating. And scores for 2024, I think I'll give it a 3. Actually, the scores are much later. So this is my current vision board. Oh, actually, want to pay off. So this is what my dream life looks to me anyway. So next we will review my life. Physical health, I'd say 5. Mental health, I think I'm a 7. Spirituality, 7. Yeah, relationship, I'll keep it at 4. Finance, I'm really bad, so keep it at 3. Career, 5. Yeah. Adventure, right now I'm a 4, or even 3. Marcsmellow, we will give you 4. Oh, this one doesn't, is there an icon for, oh, let's do an art kind of. Where's the painting? Is this a painting? I like a brush. Let's use a brush. I also want purple because purple is my favorite color. Come on. When you add these icons, it transfers to everything, so it's very nice that way. So when we go to long-term goals, I'm gonna just delete these 2. So long-term, so I'm not okay, I'm gonna have to like prioritize. So areas of life that are the lowest for me are finance and adventure. So long-term goal is to finance goals. I guess to stick to a budget. You know what? I'm gonna be adventurous and say earn 5k in a second. This is very big dream. Cause I'm probably like sales from shops and stuff, I'm only getting like 200, 300 each month. So this is like huge. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, cool. So that's one long-term goal done. The other one is for marcsmellow. I want to be able to do a market in July. Oh no, wait. This is the long-term goals. And usually I think what I said is I suggest you have, did I say I suggest you have only one? Not really. Oh, I think you can have as many as you want, but each year you should only pick one to focus on. I think that's what I said. With marcsmellow, I think we'll do the 100k subscribers. Okay. When do you wanna accomplish it? In 2 years. This is very big because I've only grown up to something for like 3-4 years. So to accomplish this in 2 years, it's pretty like hard. But you know what? Aim high and then you'll land somewhere. Wait, what did they say? Shoot for the moon and then you'll land among the stars or something like that, basically. Okay, hang on. Why is this goal important? Definitely it's a second stream of another stream of income. But I also want to be challenged to creating. I want to be better at video and speaking. So task list is to do a studio vlog every month. Okay, cool. So for now, I'll just have those two for now because or else it's going to be long. But long-term goals, I actually also want to do markets. No, let's be adventurous. Instead of just saying 2, let's say 5. When do you want to accomplish it? In 2 years? In 1 year? 2 years? 2 years? 1 year? No, 2 years. Okay, I will just do those for now because it takes a bit longer, but I want to break down this first. So yearly goals, what's my theme or word of the year? Is enough. Okay, for letter to myself, I'll do it off camera because I just want to keep it a little bit more personal. But for yearly goal setting, okay, there's already a few. The long-term goals, the 3 that actually want to change this. I like to put in different icons just to see them better. So priority wise, I think market is quite a high priority. So yearly goals. Okay, this one is the old one, so I'm just gonna delete all of them. Okay, cool. So we've already got some tasks anyway, so we will create some more. I'm gonna make this a little bit longer, I think. Started area. I think long-term goals. So aside from all those, I wanted to make more lifestyle reels. And long-term goal, I guess, Instagram growth. But we'll see how where that goes. What else do I want to do this year? Okay, if I look at other stuff, want to create new. I think this is markets, and then I want to also eat healthier. You know what? I think maybe I should have a goal that is to be more healthy, because I want to eat healthier. Wait, what? And then I remove this one. Eat healthier, and then eat regularly. Eat my vitamins. Go to the gym. Yep. So okay, that is a actually I also want to be promoted at work. So promotion at work. So I'll go through my yearly goals, the long-term and yearly goals, just as a recap, because I don't know how much I've recorded and if I'm mumbling through it. So this year I want to do some markets. So I want to, for long-term goals, I want to do markets. I want to earn 5K a month in a second income. I want to have 10K YouTube subscribers. I want a promotion at work, and I want to be more healthy, and I want I can't even spell Instagram growth. I wouldn't say to, because it's really hard to grow on Instagram for me these days, so I'll just say 15K. So yearly goals, when it's broken down, to find stretch projects at work for the promotion at work. Actually, this is also included in this, so I don't know, I'll just keep it for now. Ideas for second income or Etsy store, and then manufactured product like washi or PET tapes. I also want to do new product launches every 2 months for the markets. I want to do more how-to videos every 2 months for YouTube, and do a studio vlog every month. Products in Etsy every week. So I basically want to do one new product, at least one new product in Etsy every week. So I want to do more digital stuff as well. So my goal is to do one every week, even though it'll be a stretch, but we'll see. I want to do more lifestyle reels, because I feel like that will be very nice, and that would also stretch myself to actually be comfortable in front of the camera. So because that's one of the things that I really wanted to do for next year. Also want to eat healthier and eat my vitamins every day, not regularly, every day, and then go to the gym 2 to 3 times a week. So those are my goals for the year for now. So now we go to quarterly goals. So with the quarterly goals, you first figure out your focus and priorities for each quarter. So quarter 1, my priority will be, so quarter 2, I want it to be for markets prep. Quarter 3, actually really want to quarter 4, I think I want to travel. But it's probably like very low. I want to focus on YouTube, So for quarter one, so basically eat healthier, eat my vitamins, and go to the gym is every day, the whole year. It's like a habit thing. So I won't put that in the focus because it should be my focus every day. Studio vlog every month. Yeah, make educational. That is also in quarter one. And then IDs for second income. Okay, I also wanna I wanna look for jobs as well on quarter one, quarter two, and then the quarter four is travel. You know what? It's okay to not have it all together every quarter. Just make sure your quarter one is very, very solid. So for now, I think this is what I have. Because this is a rolling process anyway. I'm not gonna set all my goals once and then that's it. I might add some extra stuff. So for now, I think I'll just make sure I have something in quarter two, quarter three, and quarter four, but make sure I have quarter one quite solid. So now let's go into quarter one. So priorities, we will just copy paste from there to here. What I want to achieve. On if there's 12 weeks, so I'm gonna say 12 digital products. Y2 cool. Okay, now that I've got that, I'm gonna go back and go to the quarterly list and kind of move it down. So this one, I think quarter one I can do. Go to this is for all quarters, so I'll put it all down there. New products in Etsy, lifestyle reels maybe next quarter because I want to focus on YouTube for now. Manufactured products probably like July, September, or even like October, December because it's a little out of the way. Educational videos here. New product launches every 2 months. I think I'll do April to June since that's when I'll focus on more physical product. Look for new job or ask for promotion. IDs for second income. Do studio vlog every month. IDs for more second income. I think I have enough IDs for now, so I think I'll save that to another quarter. And with these, because they are for all, so I can add all the quarters in because they're for all the quarters. So I think with this look, I think it's a little bit cluttered, so I just want to have I don't want to have the area. I think the long-term goals is enough. So that's pretty much it, I guess. So quarterly task list for me. Let's go back to my dashboard. So now that it's all filled, you can see that the goals tracker, this is the long-term goals tracker. There's 6 of them in there, nicely color coordinated, which I love. Vision board, I need to update it. I like this one because it's very bright. Travel, health. So there you go, that's all my task list. I just have to add extra here, and there's a habit tracker. Also, if you want to edit your habit tracker, say I will edit this just to, so my first one is to go to the gym and then eat vitamins no spend, no shopping, eat healthy. I probably wouldn't track it here because I'm an analog tracker, so that would be somewhere else. But basically, that's it. I've got it down. I'm actually pretty satisfied with this, even though I might go back and add some more goals just because I've only gone through my quarter one. Obviously, my quarter two, quarter three hasn't gone there yet. But I think I can probably add a little bit more goals. But that's the biggest one that I wanted to do for next year with the shop and with my YouTube. Want to do more like educational, like how-to videos. I think some of the journaling 101 where I talk about PT tapes and TN, that really helps people. So I want to help more people and do content like that. But also want to try a studio vlog every month. That would be a stretch because I don't even know if I can. I don't lead very interesting life, so I don't even know if I have that much. Maybe, you know what I should do first? Maybe I should do the lifestyle reel first, then go to the studio vlog. But I'm gonna try to do both and see which one I like more. So do some of that. Make sure I take care of my health. Some stuff at work as well, but also want to do lots more digital products for quarter one. And yeah, basically that's that. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you like the template because I have sunk a little bit of time in it and I'm pretty proud of it. I am so excited to actually use this for this year to keep myself accountable, and hopefully, you know, goals gonna go. What am I even saying? But hopefully we can all achieve our goals. If you find this helpful, I would love to know. So if you have any comments or suggestions and things like that, please do let me know. I will edit this video now and I will pop up the info in Etsy so that when I release this, everything will be ready. And thank you so much for being here. I'm so thankful that you are always watching. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. I am thinking to do a lot more productivity stuff as well. Actually, you know what's missing in here? I also want to do so yeah, that's a few of my goals. So a lot of them are YouTube ones, so I'm trying to do a lot more. I want to do more Notion templates as well because I find it actually is very fun making these. So I hope you like that. If you get the template now before end of January, I will include a discount code. So if you put in New Year Better Me, all in caps, so you can get some % off to help you with your New Year goals. That's my gift to you. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you don't mind the different kind of video. If you're new here, thank you so much for watching till the end, and I hope you subscribe, and I will see you on the next one, whichever it is. But thank you so much for being here. I hope your New Year is going to be so productive. Thank you so much. See you. Bye bye. Bye bye. This is the only way I can wave. Okay. Bye.